gamble, but I said this kid is the prodigy, the prince, the man who's put ridiculous numbers up in his first match, now trying to do an extra bit more. Let's not pretend like Miniboo hasn't been a force to be reckoned with either. And it's their opponent's map choice. If they're able to pug their way through this one, it would be impressive.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's a statement coming in with this composition alone. Let's see what they can do with it. Miniboo not causing any trouble in the pistol. Noble Riansby, they're all dropping, leaving Woot down below on the site, and a teammate far, far away. Benji's on his way.
Good. What the fuck is that wingman?
Swing. There's one already.
What?
Good luck to Benji in this clutch.
And runs over. Can't break it.
He's on the
Get your ult orbs, buddy.
Nice
try. Yeah, Nary already has 4 ult orbs too. Nary has 4 ult orbs, so Barn A ult orb next round. It is not looking good already. There's a good chance they could get ult into their bonus round.
It allows you to get into the afterplant, which we already know on this map in general is going to be incredibly strong. The other alternative is that you run a Gecko and you run a lot of utilities.
Old Viper, yes, this is, for those of you guys that are just watching, tuning in, this is Old Viper. I don't think we'll see new Viper until Shanghai, realistically. They're not going to, even for playoffs, we won't see new Viper. It's too early.
They are done. There is no backup plan.
It'd be cruel to these teams that rely on the Viper pick.
Any of the combinations you would do with, for example, the comp that you have on the other side.
Well,
it would be very cool.
Why you don't like to see it in your ranked games, right? When a player doesn't do well on Reyna, they're not really... That too. You know, the only thing is I have a bit more faith in players like Woot to hit their shots and find the value on Reyna than Timmy in the ranked game. But reality is, someone like Woot, this is the exact kind of player we want to play. We're reminiscent of the old days, like Element.
Yeah, both these teams will lock in playoffs, I think, if they win this match. So both these teams are playing for playoff spots without eliminating the other person.
But even he doesn't play it anymore. In fact, he took Heretics on con.
This is an important match for both teams.
There was a time, but I can understand against KC just avoiding that anti-stratting. We'll see if there's any benefit for Heretics. This round will not be where we're searching for it, at least not expecting to find anything. With just classics on the other side, Woot having himself a sheriff to work with, but severe lack of teammates.
Yeah, expectations low.
Damn, Woot.
Never zero. Not when this man is about.
No way he gets the Guardian back, right?
He even got his debut. Had to wait a little bit longer than expected, but
they're protecting the Guardian, though.
There is few
30 seconds left
that can put up as much damage. The thing is, though, if there were youngsters who could match up, they're on the other side. KC, they've signed some incredible players. We've seen it already with their run to Madrid. Although there's a little bit of damage here for the side.
Solid damage.
KC, ultimately,
Magnum will retrieve a gun.
Get anywhere near as much as maybe they would have hoped for. And with
Guardian not retrieved.
The buy will be fairly comfortable for the
Gecko ulta from Narrate. There we go. That's exactly what we were talking about with the Gecko pick. You win pistol. You have a player like Narrate playing Gecko, you're gonna get Gecko every bonus round. Someone needs to do a statistic to see how many times Narrate has gotten Gecko on the bonus rounds. Every single time he gets it, I swear. Every time I watch them, he gets it. After they win pistol, of course.
3 Bulldogs and an Outlaw, a ton of potential damage output. Team Heretics obviously on the full buy. The rifles come into play. And for KC, backing off on A pretty quickly. Nowhere near the numbers that we've seen in play before on this side. Instead, it's mid-presence.
KC, what the fuck is this orb? Hello?
But there's not much else they can do here on the defense.
Is this intentional?
It looks like they'll be set into an A retake.
This is based around the ult. Like, well, when you've got yourself an ultimate online, that's definitely going to help you out.
See the vision, kind of.
That's the better gamble. You can put extra personnel on the other side and actually a little bit unaware of some of the angles they could have lost to.
Playing like Prime Asuna.
Actually held with Tomazi. Being able to find another one. Woot, though,
oh, look at Narrate. He's so aware of this. He's so aware, bro.
It may be their demise.
And Gecko,
this is a problem now. Boo's got no teammates to help. Benji's miles away, making his way
so aware, bro.
Isolated kill, but at least Benji picks up one on the back end of it. Problem is, there's so many more to take down with the defuse already underway. And I don't think there was any way to stop that. Nano lands way too late. And they only delay the defuse.
They got the bomb down. They can buy again if they want to.
A third round for KC and a fight back on weaker weapons as well.
How does he know someone push? He's pairing with the Gecko. Narrate is playing perfect Valorant as always.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
The best player in EMEA, aka the best player in EMEA is an NA player. Just want you guys to know that.
The fact that you basically did rely on, okay, can we pull
nothing wrong with that though. Narrate's an amazing player.
That's what Woot was going for. And bear in mind, this is a bonus. So that was a round that you were expected to win. Your opponents came in with a few weaker weapons, and they were able to take it over the line because ultimately you end
But
up
anytime
in a 1 versus
EMEA,
3
you guys should
duel.
tuck in A. Just remember that your best
So
player
already
is an
we're seeing
American.
the vulnerabilities of this sort of composition in comparison to the high util one they ran before. And well, I'm actually a little bit surprised they don't have him going in with one of the Guardians. Okay.
Damn, bro.
See you later, Miniboo.
Like, has Miniboo even got a kill?
Clean, straight through the smoke.
I don't think Miniboo has gotten a kill.
Online. You know, this is where you'd expect our weapon. I'm not going to say the Guardian.
What about Ye?
But any weapon to make
What
its
about
way into
Ye?
his hands.
What does this guy say? What do you mean, what about Ye?
A lot of those opening duels,
What are you talking about, bro?
Maybe they're very confident in this man's sheriff ability. Far back play from KC, but the rotates are underway. Looks like they'll be fairly stacked up on B, and the question is if Benji can.
This guy just wanted to say Ye. Wait.
By the turret, and now seeing the rate though will be dropped, and he has a good idea on both of these players down below. This duel goes Benji's
I actually
way,
haven't.
with some
Ooh, no,
support as
that was a
well.
nice kill
They
by
find themselves
Kamazi.
right back in the round, but the pincer's too good, and it leaves Boo alone.
Benji Fishy got 2 in kitchen too.
Scenario. Spike.
See, like,
still a bit of time to play with him. Okay, Kamazi at least gives him a fight, an opportunity for him to try and find something here, but he's gonna have to try and isolate one of these battles.
I'm not liking the comp right now from Heretics. These rounds have felt very, very contacty and weird. Not much pace.
We look to see what response.
Not enough chaos being created.
They chose to start on
This does not feel good.
It's been a little bit flat.
It has.
To be fair, the KC are playing very well, like always, but if you're going to beat KC, you cannot be playing like this, I think, from Heretics. I need to see more pace. This might be a quick Icebox game and a quick series if they don't figure this shit out.
They start to snowball, run away with it. We need to see Team Heretics find a response. And it's not only that ultimate, the lockdown in play for Benji Fishy, sure, but the operator of Martine won't get contact early round. We can see on the map. The A side is where the contestant's coming through, and, well, it looks like Shin is lucky to escape with his life. Tagged down to 26 HP, and the wall's going to be used already.
Down in. The wall will definitely cause an issue or two.
Chat, I wonder, can Gecko Molly plus Viper Molly break Killdrill?
Has to back out and try and play on the edge and spot anybody, but the utility is there. Again, gonna have to be fairly aggressive in their post spawn. Not a lot of utility for Heretics to play.
I like this orb though. Oh, nice Viper ult screens too. Wow. Nice angle from Benji. If KC win this round, give up. Give up if you're Heretics. This is a hard round to win.
From this squad, running them right into Miniboo, who's up on top for 1 and a little bit of damage. A lot of these players tanked up, and Boo's taking advantage of it with Martine down and the time
save the up. Yeah, save the up.
They might just decide to bail on this one, save those weapons through to the next round. It looks like the call is made. Those initial fights, enough to decide the fate of this round. And it looks like at long last, we're going to see Heretics with 1, but Woot isn't done yet. He's going swinging, and there's a punish on the other side.
I don't like that push.
Damage, but
the money is not good for Heretics. I do not like that push at all. 2 ults invested by Heretics. Now let's see how they win a round without using ults. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know about this comp, man. In 2024, running this comp.
A little bit of context as to the value of these games.
Prove me wrong, Heretics. Prove me wrong. I hope they do.
Permutations can be quite confusing, so I'm going to try and keep it as basic as possible.
I have a whiteboard if you need it.
Nope. If KC win, they are qualified. If Heretics win 2-0, they are qualified. Otherwise, I think if they win 2-1, Gentlemates, if they were to win 2-0, could overtake them. So that is where we sit. So if KC win this series, they are in. Heretics, if they lose a map, there is still a world in which I think Gentlemates could overtake.
That Molly is insane value.
They'll lose a map and win. For KC, lots of ultis online moving into this one. And rifles on the line for both squads. So
because they know the op is mid though, that gives them so much space to be main. They can just walk up because they know there's no. Yeah.
Now that retake becomes a little bit stronger. They can play lighter on B already. Some nanos being used to slow down the push.
How do they plan at B though?
It's really succeeding in that aspect.
Is he to updraft snow?
Have pumped the brakes to look for duels. The rotates are on their way, and it looks like they've made the right decision. I don't see a way back here for Heretics unless it's taken quickly.
The problem with B takes is you're going to have trouble getting those afterplants in. Now, they're lucky in the sense there isn't really body towards Snowman. So they can sort of bait these plants, but there's a lot of counter utility. Magnum, though, has
good tap.
Down these fights for now, going in the favor
Kamazi?
of this attacker side.
Wow, they win the fights
Kamazi
like that.
His best. Shin now the last man standing, but he has a res.
Oh no, he didn't hear him. He didn't. His hearing's messed up.
Fishy's position's enough to end this round. He goes for the res. That flank coming through might just end it there and then. Oh. The wall not even attempted just yet. It's all a patience game. Benji's not in a hurry to close this one out. Wall up.
Hell no.
It's not stuck. There's the swing from Boo to close it. Nicely done, Team Heretics. Up
Okay,
with
Heretics.
And I like the idea here, Tom, because we
They
see
just fought
exactly
them.
what
They
was
papped the
talked
bomb
about
and
on
held for the
desk.
fight. That's
They
actually
just wanna
good.
fight. The walls up. They
I'm
don't
surprised
really have a
that
position to
with the
plant
op
and
that
play
Martin has, I'm
post plant
surprised
back
that
on
this
yellow.
Heretics still won the
Instead, they just
fights.
stand out
They just
in
dropped the
open,
wall and
wait
fight.
for the wall to drop in.
Magnum.
When there's 3 of these guys facing
Narrate just a
off
little bit of
against you,
whipping.
they
Martin
try
is
to
not in a
take
good
the
spot to
duels,
get the
but
kills.
Those narrow hallways betray them.
I'm a little bit surprised that in a lot of these rounds, I would say KC could very easily hold this B site.
Well played though. Well played from both teams, honestly. I think a little bit of whiffing from KC, but I think the ideas are good. This is high-level Valorant still.
That could kind of help you. Actually, one of the easier ways.
Also, because KC have solo initiator Gecko, I'm pretty sure Miniboo and Woot might become like Kobe and Shaq on defense on Icebox. Should I? I don't know if I've oral like that yet.
And they would be able to dome that snowman player. Nobody peeked, wall goes up, they go to site, same process, but look for top site. Now a quick bit of aggression around the tube from this Heretic side. They took top.
You should just take the shirt off at Curry. Oil up, yes, okay.
Jump peek just to spot it, and he's the one player you don't want to see in an early fight. He's got himself a pistol. Everyone else on his team has
Benji
a rifle
Fishy
to fall back on.
Tamazi as well.
This orb is
Viper's Pit. I saw the Phantom, made the assumption that will be coming
nice
through in this
Viper
round, and it's something that they may
no one really challenges the Viper roll anymore, unless you have like insane ults to challenge it.
The B site normally in that realm anyway.
This specific Viper roll though, I think it's easy to challenge. Like this Viper roll B is fake.
And then just put
like if you want to clear this Viper roll, you can definitely do it.
To be broken, basically just being used for information at this stage, and then they even have a couple of nanos ready just to deny if anybody was to attempt a quick push.
I do wonder if the pit even goes up on the back of the drone being heard from so far away. Now they have nothing to fight back.
Double Molly's in sight. Are they gonna try to hold the site? I don't. Ooh, Molly's popped pretty early there.
Online and now activated, slowing it further.
Fast retake. Okay, this is gonna be a fast retake from KC. Get ready for this. Brienne's already 1 HP.
Straight into Shin in just a moment. Although Magnum's fallen, so is Narrate. The numbers thinning out on the site, but Shin.
His res. If he gets his kill.
He's holding the control.
What the fuck is that? What is Boo doing? How is that a kill? Nah, this guy's an accident, bro. You guys can't lie, bro. What in the fuck is that accidental kill? I'm mad if I'm Shin, bro. What is this shit game?
Thought he'd have an advantage in these fights. Instead, has to try to win that spray, and it
Oh
would have
my
to be
God.
a collateral. Not this time.
Miniboo got 2 there. I need to see a replay on how Miniboo got 2 there. They did a fast retake from KC, but they just got slaughtered. How? How did this retake fail? Oh, Miniboo just spammed one spawn.
I feel like he's a little bit unlucky not to get the kill.
Yeah, that is very unlucky.
I didn't realize it was that instantaneous. Heretics though, they're on the climb back. 3 rounds in a row. And as I said, like these are the sort of maps as well that I feel like if Heretics win, it's going to be infuriating for KC. Because you're coming in with a comp that objectively
Miniboo's heating up.
It's just based around
Miniboo and like I said, dude, these guys will be nasty on defense.
Well, that's it.
I don't know about attack though.
There really isn't a lot more to it, as we've seen in the rounds that they've won. And
are they playing the whole day this time? Yeah, they're gonna play the whole day.
There's one thing with this comp, you have to be a little bit more committed than with some other comps. You
Heretics should wait the Viper wall out. Yeah, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight with Nary playing Gen this time. This is really good. Good adjustment. Any mollies coming in though? From KC? Oh my God.
Almost caught them off guard. Good damage with the weaker weapons already. Woot though hasn't been damaged. Has plenty of heals and dismisses all around him.
It's not enough though.
This
is Icebox A, bro. This is Icebox A. You can have 4 there. It doesn't fucking matter. You just have to win the fights.
With a sheriff, but some of the players are tagged. Don't know how much that's going to help.
Yeah, you can see that at this point. You still got.
Once that Viper wall is down today, it's just like how do you hold a bomb site when the Viper wall is down from KC? It's so hard if you don't play it right. Until you up with the op 2, it's like impossible. You give up maze control, you don't have an op, it's like you can't hold a bomb site anymore. You can't just sit gen, you can't just sit back site. Like it's really hard. You just have to win your fights when they scale up.
When you're being this direct,
which is why this map is so fucking dog shit in comp.
The repurchase of even some of the utility isn't going to be the most important factor.
And maybe that's the reason why Heretics are running double duelists, because they know how dog shit the map is. They can get away with playing double duelists and enable their star frags.
attack.
The star players.
Wait to see what response KC have, because they've already taken themselves an initial pause, Mitch.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. When you go 4-0 up and now you're equalized, I think it is the time to reassess how you're approaching this.
Slow
Again,
game from Reyna
the
too.
value being found by Heretics.
So one Icebox is like
done so much preparation for this map,
so boring to play.
Squad, and
I
now
hate so one
that
Icebox.
prep is out the window. And
It might be worse than Sova on Breeze.
You know as well that a lot of the coaches, they do like all night.
You just join for your team to run an A. Your team either dies or gets all the kills, and you get no kills.
And you say like, oh, did you get a good night's sleep? The answer, 99%
Always attack near and ult them,
of the
right?
time is gonna be
Oh wow,
no.
he doesn't rip the ult.
That's it. You spend weeks, months.
I always
working
rip
up
the
to
ult
that
when I
point,
tag
and
someone.
one official can change it all. That little extra hour's sleep doesn't seem
Might
so
be-
good compared to
I might
an
be
extra
bad
hour
because of
looking
that. I need to
at
stop
all
doing
the
A
that.
lot of hours of sleep if they don't make it to the event.
That's it. You got a little while. You got a month to just chill out and take those siestas. And for Heretics, op in play for Mini Boot, Blade Storm back up, and a few
They're
ults
pinging
to fall
backside. I think they're
back
gonna solo
on,
backside
pick
maybe.
in a position where they can
Doing a
hold
mid
the body,
a
not
B
as
hit
valuable
with
Shin
the
having
crunch
a
mid
res to
from
work
Benji
with,
Fishy.
but this squad has been pretty
Oh,
dense.
the op on
Just some
attack is
mercs out of
really
Benji
nice
Fishy
here.
that have
I
been
like it a
thrown out
lot.
most rounds. You'll see Heretics looking a bit more pointed towards the side.
This is gonna give them so much space. Look how Team Heretics are gonna play now. I don't know. I mean, look how KC are gonna play. I don't know if they know the op is out though. I don't think they know the op is out. But look how much space KC are giving.
They are so
They can just
ready
walk up with the op.
for a player in towards
Bro,
Snowman, because it is
look at
one
all
of the
this
major
space.
danger points. If you have snake bites coming in, you can't plant. Miniboo has just been tapped out of there, and again, this is what I wanted to see. Just attempts at plant denial. Just don't even need to necessarily fight them, but they are winning every single one of them at that. Narrate with another. They're trying their best to defend Boone. He will get out of there with a plant,
full retake.
but losing
Full retake
two men
here.
in the process, not ideal.
Well, it's both your duelists, right? We talk about the ideas behind this, playing that bit more aggressive. You're not going to have your post-plant utility from Benji because he's miles away, and now they've spotted him too. Magnum.
And Sobol used to. Sobol is invested. Yeah, runs over.
Low, being tagged up, diffuse underway, and undeniable at this
Dude,
point.
Magnum is so lucky just getting that kill.
Can't do a thing about it.
That single kill on Miniboo won them the round.
And KC surviving with 4 players in this round, avoiding the mid lurk out of Benji Fishy, taking down every
Great jiggles though, great jiggles. Op might be retrieved though from RT now, which changes the whole game. KC have an op now on defense.
The problem again of this composition is just it's
And
difficult
so
to
what
get
wasted
into the
and
upper
op
part. It's
given.
definitely difficult to get into it for free. And if those duelists fail,
Yeah,
that's
if
what
you don't have an
get.
op on
You
defense,
get a
this map is dog
3v5,
shit.
like, and you have to remember who they're up against. Like KC with
Recently, Magnum hit a lifetime shot,
Heretics,
and that completely shut down the
worry
whole
a
side
little bit,
exec.
because
Miniboo had op and knives and
the
lost
Icebox
both of them
evolved.
because Magnum one tapped
It was
into
a
the wall.
very attack-sided map. Like that's what we used to think about. It's like, oh look, G2.
Okay,
they
though, I don't know if
managed
the
to
wall
get
should have been put
3
up there.
rounds of their defense.
I don't know if the wall should have been put up there. It
Cool.
kinda grieved Miniboo.
They won 13-9. Like that was how the game would go. It
was a
wasn't
lackluster
fun, it
B
wasn't
hit.
enjoyable. So seeing them struggle a little bit when it comes to the attack, I think that's going to be problematic because their defense basically just has to be running it down on the A side.
Oh, at the end of the day, though, 4 out of the last 5 rounds have found their way to Team Heretics, right? That's a little stumble in the previous. It's
I do
Mini
think
Boo.
they need 7 though.
Fair, fair. There's no more room for error in that case. But yeah, there was a stumble from Mini Boo.
Shin is
that
stuck.
happen again? Oh, nice shot. But
Oh, he
Shin
got out.
surviving. 26 HP.
And
Heal
Martin
up close,
saved
but he
him?
won't get out. Woot's there a little too quick.
How did he get that
Right
trade?
back out of the choke point. Empress online.
Look at all the
Benji
space
Fishy
Tomazi got
down
at
to
B2.
26. A lot of damage done and breaking
Oh
their way
my
through a
God,
choke
so
point
much
won't be
space
easy. They
taken.
go back in the other direction as we
They're
can see.
stuck A.
Tomazi has got it on
KC
lockdown,
know it.
spotting their spawn and ensuring no rotates. That means when they do push A,
But this is
there will
Icebox A.
still
The
be
round is
3
not.
players waiting for
Great
them,
break.
beckoning them in.
One of them with Thrash as well.
Why would he get goal so
That
early?
is going to be thrown out, so they can clear a lot of this.
I guess he can get it
position.
back, so it's not that big of a
Tomazi's
deal.
gone so far forward. He's going to have
Oh
to hit some
my
pretty nice shots to get
God,
more than
nah.
one. The first one is almost guaranteed to be for
This
free.
angle
But I think
is
he now
too
knows
good.
They have cleared the rest of the information. They're going to be running in his direction. Oh, it's a whiff. Oh, he played the round so well, but then hasn't managed to connect the shots.
The worst part is, Tom, if he stayed took there, I think all 3 walk past him. Who's going to clear it? Who? Who is looking there? I understand why he swings.
Oh yeah, it's the element of surprise. It's not it's not the wrong play. It's just the wrong execution. And now for the rest of the team, well, you have to question: do you go for this post plant potential with a Viper's Pit if they need it? A 3v4, your economy not in a great position either. I think they were all in gambling on Tomazi getting at least 2 kills there. And unfortunately, this time he comes up with
I can't move the ace side. There's no better spot to put it. If I
one
put it above my
silver
webcam,
lining,
it's gonna
since
block the
Heretics
kill
still expect
feed.
this to be
You're just not gonna be able to see the bottom right
Speaking of their
person's
ability to
kills. That's
retake
it.
quite quickly,
There's no. I need to put
dangerous
it.
can be when
It's
three
a
players come back
obligation.
into that 3v4, but Narrate can send the wingman usually. Obviously, we can see it's
Contractually
not a line
obligated.
waiting for the round, but and then still have those 3 players aim dueling. They're scared. They use the pit.
This is
I
the
jinxed
worst.
it. Yeah,
Like,
and honestly, I did insta jinx
You're
it.
Tomazi.
Dude, jinxing
You're a
is.
young superstar. Your aim is normally crispy as can be. You
It
win, and then you
exists,
have to
bro.
sit
I used to
there
say it
for
doesn't
a
exist, but this should
full minute,
exist.
Just like,
And it's working in full
God,
effect right
what
now.
a fight. Everyone-
That spot is so good, though.
Everyone saw that, and also, just because the other team has to go plant, then you have to sell the entire plant timer and the
Okay, I
round
cannot
ending.
cover
It's
the
like-
Valorant's ads, guys. I can't put it over the other ads. I cannot put it over them.
That's the face I made as well.
Did you tee that up, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, next to it? Yeah, next to it might be good,
Twins,
actually.
Mixing.
Tom Biz, Tomazi, like
Next to it might actually be good.
yes.
In between Heretics and the ad?
2 Toms.
I think
Is
he
it
got
blocking
the
anything,
genetic
like right
lottery,
here?
Unfortunately, Tom.
Yeah, you know. He got the
Like
looks,
this?
the skill,
The hair.
What did I get?
The voice. There you go.
That looks
Give me that,
weird,
Tom.
though. Does it not look weird?
No. 5-5. Round 11. 2 more to play for Rez. Still online for Shin. KC
It's fine?
4-0
Alright, bet.
up.
I bet
Stalled
this
out
is
that
this.
little bit. And Tom, you said 7 rounds for Heretics. It's looking doable at this point. Economy still decent on some players for KC.
Can make it
but that
smaller
op
too,
shot
yeah. I'll
not
make it a little bit
landing.
smaller.
Even though they could afford it here, Benji just about dodging that peak. He won't get it the second time, but wow, he just runs straight into the danger. Takes down Magnum, and that's a lot of map control out of the hands of
Focus
KC.
on the
They've got to
game.
fill those
What
gaps.
is happening? Benji Fishy 1v1 Magnum Tube.
That play, they
One the
literally pushed
okay, but
Benji
Shin has
back,
res.
and then he still
Benji Fishy should fall back.
And it's like
Ooh.
the script
And he has no heal either.
was
So
written by KC.
yeah, they should get a free B
but
bomb plant
he
here.
just changed
Not a free
one
B bomb
line.
plant, but
Even still,
a
though,
B bomb plant.
The res is available. So
Takes
it is
no?
gonna end up with a
Nice.
slight advantage, the aggression, just to try and
Takes
force
no, go
Tomazi
back into sight.
out
I
of
like it.
position.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
The plant, and he won't.
Spike planted.
They're splitting into a 2-2, waiting for the further aggression towards the spawn, but Heretics
Tomazi?
have pulled back a little
Can you
bit,
see
playing
him?
below the bridge. Woot has a position here to catch at least one. A beautiful transfer. Miniboo picking
Oh
up
my
another.
god.
And Rian's even doing his bit.
Who is
Martin
playing
now
like
that
Prime
off
Asuna in
the rung out
2021?
Earlier, the last man standing.
What is that
He might
second
not even
kill?
have a way out of here. He thinks he can run to the spawn, but he's
Oh
dead
my God.
wrong. Benji Fishy waiting, lurking.
Boy,
Yet
was I
again,
wrong about here.
6
I wanted them to
rounds
prove me
now
wrong
for
with this comp, bro,
Heretics,
and they're
the
making it
lead
work.
is theirs.
Yeah, and the Luthia flawless as well.
And I am
It's
pretty
getting
sure they'll be
clearer
better
as
on
they go
defense.
along, and again,
Because the
like,
duelists
I
can
think
just
the initial
find
duel,
so
that's
many
gonna
good
be
kills against the
frustrating.
solo Gecko comp.
And Woot being able to get away with so much. Like, this is the thing. This is why we said, if this comp can work, it's based around this guy popping off, because he's slowly climbing. I think Benji has been an extra factor for sure, still causing so many
Killjoy
issues.
for Magnum.
That
Benji
Heretics,
Fishy is too
that's
off of
it.
KGO? I don't know
this
if
will be
it-
the minimum they'd be hoping
What?
for. And as I said, you've always got to be careful. Narrate a Martino. It's not pretty, but he gets out. That's the main thing. He escapes.
That's all he needed. Yeah, it was an info play. He's a drone. That's it. Easy peasy. Wall up. They can't pursue. Those reveals are, well, they're fruitless. But Wood has managed to get himself
playing
a
the
spot
retake
up
once
top.
again, KC.
They could cross with the spike, but instead, Benji's on his way backwards. Wood's fallen
I
off.
don't think that was the plan.
And now Benji's on his way. Okay, well, Turret is protecting
All the
the
respect
back,
KC
so
are
there's
given
no
just to
need
keep the
worry about that.
space.
I'm not sure if that was caught between a rotate
Keep backside
and further
control, and on
aggression
top of that, have
for
KGO for the retake. I mean, this is the exact same
KC
round
are
from
still in
before.
position.
Now,
Four players
they throw this
ready to fight the
again.
lockdown to work with. The idea
If they
from
throw this
Heretics
again.
is not to slow down. It's not to go back. In fact, it's to send Woot running through. He's going to charge into them. 2 kills, but no
Oh.
denial. That lockdown is still coming
Huge
through.
break.
And they can't get out. Not quite in
And
time.
one
A
player
player
detained.
and one quite far away.
KGO.
This could be a little bit
We've got to be
awkward.
careful.
There you
Yeah.
go. Easy. I thought Benji was going to get
No.
back online, but now Boom
No.
has his back against the wall. The defuse behind that wall that could be dropped by the kill. And now Narrate has to pull off it. The classic in hand is not enough. A
Good half.
third kill
Good
for
half.
North American. And
Good
an
fucking
equalized
half.
scoreline. No 7 rounds for
That would have been
Heretics this
stupid
time.
if he won that round.
Yeah.
Nary doesn't lose those,
It's
though.
workable, but
Nary
it
does not lose
definitely is
those.
gonna be tough. I think this is always where you're going to have the main worries about this competition.
That wall bait, dude. Nary, man.
The
This
shallow
fucking
ones
nerd. Look at
thrown
him.
in from Narrate. Yeah, that
Bro,
first kill was
hell
utterly
no.
disgusting. A mini boom,
What a
very
nerd,
unlucky.
bro.
Spike
I need to start spamming
I'm
that.
interested to see how they're going to do this, because as said, like when it comes to this defensive side, the main expectation is a lot of the time you're just going to send your Jet, your Reyna around together.
That's
They're
such a
gonna push
lame
one
way to
side
die,
of the
bro.
map
Just get
and the utility is
instant
there
taken out of
to
the
try and
map.
hold the other. It's not the greatest of strats, but if Woot keeps doing what things maybe it'll work. I'm not going to be happy about it, but take it, you know.
Well, look, 6-6 after a 4-0 down, Tom. At the end of the day, you know, it looks pretty equal. Heretics missed the mark of the attack rounds we wanted from them, but the pistol could set them right back on the correct course.
Killjoy Molly pipes? Okay. If they're Killjoy Mollying pipes, I feel like you just know they're going A. Who Killjoy Molly's pipes? You know they're going A off that Killjoy Molly.
Not even trying to see them coming into spawn. Instead, catching them as they actually make their way behind A.
That's very creative, though.
Until much later. But by the looks of things, that flank won't come in for a while anyways. Woot is slowly making his way up behind.
Full exec, wall on the left, orb on the rafters. Oh, and they face behind the orb? I like that a lot. Wow.
So much
very well drilled pistol around there.
I believe that the steps may have even been heard of.
That was the plan the whole time, to drop the orb and fight spawn as they're spamming. That was really nice.
Set up, although there's no utility to play alongside them anymore. They're just going to be sitting back.
They have orb for bomb still from Boo.
Because
you could use it.
Might be a little bit that they could try and do with this.
Still orb. Just tap it.
There's no expectation of anything here. Unwinnable. Left on just 4 is going to go as well. KC start things off strong with the pistol under their belt. I also think this is going to be where the Gecko is going to have huge amounts of value as well, because when there's aggression,
this is old patch, guys. Old patch. Mods, if you're in the chat, you guys should pin that message that it's old patch.
The consistent, the rotation of utility.
That is a good idea.
The Gecko alone. 10 seconds to pick back up Dizzy. I still can't get over that. For a long time. I don't know if it started at 15 or if I just pretended it was.
The comeback. Because it does sound like you mean he sat on the floor for 10 seconds slowly picking it up.
No.
I know what you mean. Just clarifying.
Once he picks it up, 10 seconds later, he's got it back on.
That would be hilarious nerf. Do that on like an April Fool's next year.
I'm surprised that wasn't what they settled on for the Viper Orb.
Just 15 seconds.
Oh, Magnum.
Wait, he's stuck.
Lucky the turret's here to back him up a little bit. Benji's taking some damage, and look at Magnum's adjustment. He's just running forward. Lucky for him, he is, because his player's running behind him. He's heard the steps, but the adjustment isn't quite there on time. Damage done nonetheless. Boo, Rian's, Mini Boo, all taking a few bullets.
Shin
won't make it easy, especially not up against this Outlaw with no shields in
play.
Could
go belt.
The Outlaws missed the angle.
Could go belt here.
Looks like Mini Boo will sneak his way by. Really damage is the name of the game for Heretics. We don't expect them to win, but well, maybe we're gonna
look at Mini Boo's flank.
In a moment, that late flank from Mini Boo being undetected. If they can make enough noise.
No.
Well.
If he got the kill, the round's won.
Quickly put
the round is won if he gets the kill.
Retake from Heretics instead. It is 8 rounds.
No, the timing.
3 players standing.
The timing from Shin.
That's what we normally expect to see when multiple players push Tomazi.
Yes.
He headshots 2 of them in the single spray. 8-6. This is where I think we need to see some sort of.
It's tough, bro. KC won both pistols.
The purchase in the future, the
Heretics have still been playing it close though.
I think that will allow for.
This is where we need to see Heretics, the duelist thing to shine. Mini Boo and Woot.
The fact that they're already pinging Tube, however, makes me.
This is the real test for them. If this comp is worth it, they need to abuse KC having single Gecko initiators for them.
Really in-depth analysis I'm bringing in here.
Well, that's it's an interesting read, Tom.
Oh, look at that.
Could be the fact that there's 2 players there, too.
They pinged on the map. That's the only reason I can tell.
The ping gave it away. What can we say? Well, the Lear's given away the fact that the push has come in, but Reyna's on the way back. Thanks to that kill out of Martine, there's a big gap on this defensive side. The B site wide open. Has
no way, Boo's already dead, bro.
And that's Woot's job. Now that thins out this defense. It means you don't have that follow.
Outlaw headshot.
What would have been the bait, most likely. Woot in the
that's
tunnel
terrible
underneath. Just
for KC, for Heretics. And they're playing.
Yeah, they're rotating all the way through spawn.
Oh my god, they guessed wrong on their bonus round.
I think this might just be a risk. Maybe Benji heard
it's
some
over.
Steps. But if he did, he maybe has his headphones on backwards because they're going the other way.
Yeah, at most it was one player stepping to B that immediately turned back.
This is.
It's fucking over, bro.
It's also just so problematic when Boo goes down early. Like
they pop up. They don't even have a wall for A.
They have the Viper screen on A that he uses. The orb will be on B. He's meant to use utility to sort of slow them down on the B side. He goes down early. I almost feel like the round's over. Like, this is such a difficult retake to try and get back in without any.
This Benji Fish again needs a late flank.
Maybe if Benji picks up this one on the back end, never mind. He's been spotted. Element of surprise was certainly gone now, and there's even a double fight coming this way. Nice.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. They did not
Looks
fuck
like
it
they're
up.
not down and out just yet.
They did
Heretics
not just
still
fuck this
in
up.
dueling form with Benji.
They did not
Spark
just
around
fuck up
is
that
locked
flank.
in.
Benji
Heretics
Fishy got
on their way back
3
in
on the
quite
flank.
Nicely, Tommy.
What?
Flawlessly on the way back.
Magnum
through.
whipping
That's
both
ridiculous.
outlaw shots. Is Magnum still on Pie
Would
Watch?
you call that flawless? Though? They didn't lose a player on the way back in.
He didn't hit a single bullet with outlaw, and then he swung with the
better,
classic
I'd
and
say.
got spammed.
I don't know how. Like, this is the thing. I don't know how Benji. This is the battle. That completely changes the round because it ruins the post-plant position of every other
Nah,
player.
Benji Fishy
They're all
is
playing
ice.
in high aggressive positions that they can kill.
Dude,
the
that
rest
is
of
so
the
bad for
rotation.
KC.
And 2 players going down to Benji is absurd. Like, he's gonna. Well, you can see he's over the moon, but I'm a little bit perplexed as to how KC. Sort of
And I want to see KC go B, but they're not going B against Woot.
There we go.
I couldn't hold it any longer.
Oh, they've stolen that round away.
Yes.
Say
Oh,
that.
nah.
Would you steal it? They certainly would. 8-7, 1 round in between them, and Team Heretics on this defense really starting to heat up.
Nice
now.
kill by
Looks
Benji.
Like already we're catching one
He's feeling
kill as
confident.
Magnum's fallen, but they haven't spotted out Mini Boo. This is the position we were talking about earlier, expecting someone like Woot to maybe pop off in the form of Element. But unfortunately,
KC is so good at holding
Mini
that
Boo wasn't in his
aggression.
element that
I feel like that
time.
drone
Shut
gives it
down,
away
and
though, no
advantage
chat?
now equalized to
The drone definitely gives
4v4.
away the A fight there.
He took just the first 2 letters.
Because why would like Rian's is like insta droning it? I mean, it doesn't give it away completely,
First
but
4 even.
Alright, yeah. Well,
now question is Boo.
Can we get a paramedic up here?
Are
for
you
Tom?
gonna instantly die here? Boo
One man
instantly
again
dies here. It's
defending this
wraps.
B site. KC looking to push and pull those rotations. Thrash. I feel like Thrash is always online,
Nice.
but not because Narrate isn't using
Orb
it.
did
just
not
because
plant.
he gets so many kills.
Actually, you can't deny playing with the
Rotation
Molly.
has made its way
Gecko?
over to the B site for the defense. Now they've got a little bit
30 seconds left.
to deny this, but it's only really shock darts. It's gonna have to
I
be
like
these
this wall.
elevated
Oh,
positions
nah,
that beat
yeah,
Boo. A
Boo's
little bit
dead.
Orthodox, and Boo tries to play around it. Instead, though, little bro will be sent into
That was a
plant. I don't
creative
think
way
there's
of using the
any
wall
way
though. I've
they
never
can
seen that
stop this.
before.
A post plant that's going to be
Wrapping this head that way.
again, but I don't want to speak too soon.
Martine?
Oh, the follow-up
Yeah,
is huge.
it's too
Martine
good. And he
realizes
gets
they're
out
gonna
with the dash.
shoot at that
Yeah,
ult and
save,
maybe
save.
even be detained by it.
Just
so
save, bro.
swings in for 1 free kill. Heretics 2v4 and a near impossible clutch ahead of them. Nice try to start it off, but Woot and Rian's quickly put to bed. Leaves 9-7 on the board. KC will extend their lead, and what started out as a 4-0 is now back in their control. By the
Chat,
looks of
chat. I'm
things.
just random question, but is Mini Boo still in high school?
I think it's unfortunate.
And is Woot
They
still in
got
high
a little
school?
bit unlucky in this round by the fact that Benji does
Or
so
do they drop
well
out?
to find an aggressive opener for them, but then they have a second player aggressive. Yeah,
Both
has
are?
to almost try and go forward and fight.
So
something.
Mini
If you
Boo and
shove
Woot.
there, there's just as high a chance that you end up getting killed.
For
so
sure.
the setup kind of haunts them a little bit. And it is weird to say that probably the person who's had the most success in individual aggressive plays is your Sentinel player. When you're running a Reyna jet, the one with no escape mechanism. Here he is again.
Looks like they lagged out
Don't
here.
worry, the screen hasn't frozen.
He's in their heads, Tom. You have 3 players watching mid now. Literally
Wow.
just Benji might push.
They punished that so
And
hard.
it worked out.
They punished
He did
Benji
push.
Fishy so
Now
hard.
he's dead. Advantage to KC.
Wait, even if it's not Benji, we saw him rounds prior. They tried the same thing with Woot. Like
This
you're
teamwork
gonna
from
hold
KC on
for
their
the
attack
beginning,
is
like,
just
20
so-
seconds of the round versus this comp
Oh.
because well, maybe you need to hold a little bit
So
longer.
terrible,
'Cause they're gonna
obviously,
push. They
because
have
how did the
to.
fuck did
They
Rians
don't
get away
have
with that kill?
The utility to slow you down other than literal
What?
slows. And those can
How
only
am I
last so
jinxing
long.
that fast?
They found an opener. They still have a Hunter's Fury to play with, but
I mean, that's not even a teamwork problem. I mean,
they're gonna need to do a whole
that's just
lot
a good.
more.
That's still
Getting
good
that
teamwork. But
information
Rians just hit a
is
nice
important, and you can
shot.
see already that Boo's gone back to holding that cross, so they should have the info though. He's already gonna gamble.
Full AWOC. Rians should dart now. Wall up, wall up, wall up, wall up. They have 5A or 4A, 4v4 at A.
Chance for Woot to pop off. Mini Boo on the back. Never mind.
He's skilled
Woot's
up
down
right, though.
away. Magnum
Seconds left.
picking it up. Mini Boo dashing out to try and create some
0 kills with it.
safety for himself, but they're
Not looking
quickly
good.
on him. And there's
They had
no
the stack.
safe haven to sit with these pistols. No picks
But they skilled up
given
right side base through the wall.
KC pretty much always having that extra man in the fight up until this last one where they go hunting for Rian's. On the face of this attacking side, double digits found, a 3-round lead in their back pocket as well. Now we get a buy out of Heretics, and well, it looks like they're coming up to one of their last opportunities to get back into this.
Yeah, gonna call themselves a timeout. It's gonna be Neil Xenia going deep.
Is
into
Mini Boo having
the
for an
Reyna
op? He
jet
should op.
scrapbook.
He
Guys
really should op
try
against these guys.
pushing A,
If they don't have an
try
op,
pushing
that's
mid.
unreal. The op against the solo Gecko Initiator is so...
A Woot Miniboo run in and die like you have on maps like SEN as well.
Well, we're kicking back off with round 18 and a quick
there we go.
attempt at making it towards
There we
the
go.
B
Listen, I'm
side.
not gonna
Looks like
lie.
the call was spot
If
on,
Heretics
Tom.
win
We
this
gotta get you
round,
in the
if
coach's
Heretics win this
booth.
round, obviously, just put the
But
AP after this. Fuck
the
it, dude.
result is not
Either put
quite
the op
there
B
for
the whole
KC.
game and play
They've
3A.
lost themselves 2 players.
Wait.
Well, we expected Heretics to get aggressive instead. It was KC doing it, and well.
Oh, nice, he got
further
one. That's
aggression doesn't
important.
work out
That's an
great
important
either.
one.
The trades coming through leave numbers
Magnum?
in favor
Kitchen
of this
lurk?
Team Heretics side.
And
the plan will
KJ
not
Diff
be
once
found with
again.
Magnum
Magnum on
falling.
Mysterio watch.
Looks like Shin needs a duel,
Wow.
and he's found it. Miniboo,
Crisp
a little quicker
shots.
on the
Easy
trigger
shots
with
with
the
crisp.
big gun.
Like, important
10
shots to hit by
the gap
Miniboo.
down to 2.
Yeah, I think this
KC
is
can't counter this op B, by the
beginning
way.
of the half.
This is exactly what Sentinel struggled with too,
Expect
is like
to
the
see
op
some
B
point
yellow.
what's gonna be
Icebox
that
has
good.
decimated them.
It's one of
It's
the
just the
only
op
ways
yellow
you
is
can ever
impossible to
sort of
push off with these
have the
comps.
gap
No
a
Sova.
little bit with this sort of
So I wonder if
composition.
KC
It's just
are
how
gonna
one
like
angle locked down
just go back A now.
or
I
how
mean,
Miniboo
I would like
to
maybe KC could use mid
roam
control
the map.
too a bit more. They can start utilizing mid,
It's now gonna make things a lot more
but taking B main
interesting for their
head on
defense.
is not going to be good against. They need to find out where the op is before they can
Because
take
he
B.
basically just play this rotational superstar, and he's been a bit quiet so
Yeah.
far. But when you're playing that Jet on defense, you kind of have to wait until you have this gun.
They double swung off the. Oh my
Surprised to
god.
see KC filling in there, actually. After the shot, Martin swings out. Looking for him with the
Repositions
blade
A with the op.
But he won't be found this time. The rotation from Miniboo is quick, and it's towards the A side after that initial shot.
Benji
off.
Fishy has
Looks like he'll be
KGO and he's down
posted in
2.
the
Look how
right
that's like
direction.
that's the type of plays you need to
KC
make.
are starting to set their eyes on this site. Nobody else left in other parts of the map, and Benji Fishy's got them locked in. Although he's not spotting the cross.
No way they go back B, right?
Steps. But this
Nah,
position,
they go back B?
you know, if you're surprised by
Mid?
this, it must be the
Oh,
first
no.
time you've tuned in today. They are ready for it, but not ready on the fight. Just
KGO
one foul
gone.
for
That's a good
Benji
trade.
Fishy. It's not really enough in this
That's a good trade for
situation.
KC.
Thinning out the control
Who
of
is
that
hiding
little bit.
yellow? Bro, what are these mid orbs people are throwing? Is this a new mid orb?
Those players have moved.
I
to
guess
the
it's the
B
block.
side.
It's
Only
the
one player
block
defending.
tubes. The
It is
op line's
Woot
gone.
That has all the pressure on his back.
You did good.
I don't mind. I'm not calling it bad. I just haven't seen it before.
Either way, either way, it's going to be down to one of the duelists. I do give a little bit more faith over to the operator, especially with the
30
angle
seconds
being
left.
held, but his position has been given. Clearing him's not going to be easy, but there's a lot of utility
Wow,
to do it.
the
Miniboo
the
does
fake
well.
gecko flash.
Finding that opener now, has a blade storm of his own. Try and play around
no.
with. Narrate those, already going to be able to trade out one. Turning things back into a 3v3. Timing is going to be absolutely everything. The other player was planting. And Miniboo just causing havoc, but he runs out of knives. Even still,
2v1.
they're gonna turn this back into a 1v2, but it's Woot. We've already seen so many times what this guy could do. Operator picked up for Martin, holding the angle, and he's not going to miss that shot. Definitely not today. This kid has not missed a beat. And KC will get up to 11.
Oh,
How?
both of those were tagged up too. That was
How?
a little scary when the Vipers
How did they win
pick
that?
goes down. Tamazi got pretty unlucky. Getting caught by this aggressive
5
play.
4v3.
Miniboo ducking in and out.
Rians
He
gets
spotted
owned.
out a number of times. The
Oh,
turret,
boo.
he's just
That's so
peeking in and out of the
unfortunate.
angle. They commit the flash to try to push him back. I don't know if you noticed, the flash even shot out one of the
Holding for the
blobs.
mid lurk?
It saw him, but he ducked down
The
underneath.
comms bad there?
swung
No,
out
there's
afterwards
no
and took
mid
the
lurk?
kill. And that's so frustrating because once the flash goes up, once it confirms it's seen someone, you feel so safe. You know you've got a second
with
to
the op,
swing that
though.
angle and take the
Yeah.
fight. Wasn't the case
They're not
this
gonna
time
go B
around.
anymore.
Martin not getting a
And
shot
see,
off
you
at
guys
the
see how
start.
Miniboo
Team
instantly rotates
Heretics
off B?
shifting
They
direction
see the op
again.
B,
They see
they
the
know
op,
they can't
don't
push him
wanna
off,
see
so they
it
run
again.
away, but Miniboo knows they can't
Lockdown
push him
in
off.
play. You have to feel like this is going to end up as an A site take. They've got to take their time now. Where we
Just
know
go away,
how
bro. Let's
aggressive
go
this
stack A.
defense needs to be. So making sure they can get up and put themselves in position, or even
Is Nere Indian, chat? Yes, Nere is
corners
Indian.
that need to be
You couldn't
cleared.
tell. If it wasn't blatantly obvious.
And you can only expect, we'll watch Magnum where he's going to jump up and just place that lockdown. It's going to cause so many issues. Again, there's not going to be much that will be available to deny it. They're actually going to throw in the Viper's Pit, and
Gecko.
just like, no, you know what?
Good
I'm gonna
KG
play
ult.
the
It's
first
gonna get all
one.
of the side,
Screw
too.
you. No one saw me found the jump. Let's
Can't do
just
anything to
ignore
break it
that.
either.
And now it's an even better lockdown.
He
I
had
mean-
dropped down. I wonder if he was even trying to bait the ult out on the other side in the very beginning. Viper's Pit.
That KGO will be... Oh, that's a good KGO. They broke the plant too. They have all this space on site. Gecko to re-exec.
There's no choice but to go barreling
Oh,
forward.
yeah, he's dead.
Woot caught. Almost the spray transfer on Rienz as well, who just about survives, escapes up top. Narrate hunts him down, and Magnum is looking for a little bit more. Looks like this swing could be good.
No.
With Boo on a sliver of health, the headshot was enough. 12 seconds left. That spike needs to be planted. Mini Boo tries to deny, can't find the angle. Season off now as well. Swapping it over as the res comes in. 6 bullets left, and the shot's not landing to start this off. He needs a shot to each player's head. The reload's the wise decision. The
that fucking turret,
the
bro.
fourth man for KC finally
Wait,
taken
down. For them.
But Mini Boo getting value out of this is going to be tough. Taps the defuse.
Been necessarily bad from Heretics in terms of the read. Like they had a lot of players in the right place at the right time.
Great lyric too.
Flanks coming through, the res available for Shin as well to just buffer those numbers that extra little bit. Now 12-8 in the lead. No operator in play anymore. In fact, no Vandals or Phantoms either.
That's how many ults? 3 ults?
This is a
Gecko, KGO,
They're going to need a hero once again.
Oh, watch out. Woot's got Empress. Rienz has got an aggressive position.
Oh no, the rage fighting A. The rage fighting A chat. Oh my god, they
aggressive,
no.
Magnum, not wanting to give the pick away. He's playing the wise game. Look how patient they are.
Comp did not work out for these guys.
For the aggression. Eventually, you think these players have rotated back. With Benji Fishy watching it, that might not be the case. But KC want a player to go pushing forward. On the heaven contact, Magnum would swing. Eventually, they get curious. They see Rienz. They don't let him back out. But he's done damage. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Even though Tamazi trades it out, this is now, once again, a winnable round. The wingman up close, he's not going to clear all too much. Might be picked back up, and we'll see a slight delay with Tamazi down, that's for sure.
Started to come back into form. A quieter
Oh no.
half. A wrap back around, he's going to put them in a prime
2v1
position.
Magnum?
Now it's left all on to Magnum to try and find any.
Wait, did I didn't jinx it, did I?
Weaker purchase, an aggressive push.
Does that count as a jinx shot?
It works.
This time.
I think that was okay. That was a jinx, bro. That was a jinx, bro. I don't know what I'm saying. That was obviously a jinx, bro. I said, wow, oh, the comp did not work out for Heretics, and then they instantly won the round.
They didn't win round 19. And,
after it was a 45.
Okay. So maybe now?
Ooh, yeah, they gotta take another 3.
Icebox is such a shit map, bro. These rounds are so scrappy.
KC. And on the upside, KC not a team that's known for making adjustments to your play, Tom, you know?
No.
Bad team.
They haven't even spoken to him yet. He's still just chilling.
Call me if you need me. I'll take a nap.
I don't think it's possible to take a nap with Sai sat next to you. It's quite true. In the best possible way. I don't think anyone's napping while he's watching.
Dude, look at the read from KC.
Give that energy boost.
Look at the early rotation. I think this has just been solved by Magnum and Magnum alone. I don't know if the reaction from the other players, though, is going to be quick enough. Like, the fake out worked, but 3 players are now going to be on this A site, ready and waiting. No
Woot's in a good spot, but someone needs to break his Gecko Flash.
And the one on the defense is
Someone must break his Gecko Flash here.
one of the weakest ults in the game.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Don't diss the Empress in the hands of Woot.
Not weak. The ult is. He doesn't need it.
Oh no.
At least he's not a Cypher here. Some dueling ability. As Woot goes stepping forward, the timing
all this
is
space.
Absolutely
they're gonna go B,
and
they know they're going B. They heard him. Look at Woot. Look at Woot.
Yeah.
Now, if let's say if KC won this round, bro, let's test my Jinx power, bro. KC won this round. Heretics never deserved this game in the first place.
From Woot will be late, but the spam's
they gonna push no?
Finding a little bit of damage.
Nice
a lot
spam.
of damage, in fact. Martin is down. Tamazi's on 20 HP. Make that 0. Narrate follows suit, and it's all down
nice.
to
Good round.
Quickly crumbling.
Great proactivity from Heretics. KC have no idea how they lost that round. Great choice from Rienz to help set up Woot.
First time in this defensive half, they managed to streak a couple together, and a lot of it just came down to very good timing on getting that information. The initial fake wasn't really effective just because there wasn't like a pounce on it. I think Magnum did well initially, but then it was just a re-aggression that came out of Woot, a bit of a gamble that ends up just finding everything.
Chat.
10th round found.
Shanks, everyone, oh my god, chat. Shanks is in the chat, guys. EG, Shanks is in the chat.
This is where they get
hey, Shanks, how you doing?
What looks like on our hood, the last pause that we're going to see here on Icebox. And for KC, this opportunity is valuable, to say the least. Aang calmly communicating what he's seen over the last few rounds. No doubt himself and Zeish have had plenty
Chunks,
of
bro.
conversations.
Ryan, why don't you get in here, bro? Join Discord on your phone. Let's watch party.
I believe what we're going to see from
Maybe you need to join
KC
Discord on your phone
and
so we can watch party since your EU internet's so trash.
A sprinkle of investment in round 23, and they'll fight for the 13-11 to close this out.
Oh, Shanks is having a party with FNS money? Oh my god, bro.
This respect based on the rounds we've seen so far.
Wait, Ryan, what did you end up doing with Pujan's money? Did you end up eating at an Indian restaurant like you said you would?
To make work, and I think they're doing a damn good job of it. But 2 more might be too much.
To give that context once again,
that's straight disrespectful, bro. You take an Indian's money and then buy Indian food with it, bro. That's straight disrespectful, bro. Watch out, Ryan. I'm a fucking scam you, bro. I'm gonna get back for Pujan. I'm gonna scam you one day. Don't worry, but you're 500 gifted. Let me scam you real quick.
Gentlemates not winning 2-0. So for KC, they're just looking at winning the game. A slightly different story. This round, well, as we mentioned, they don't really have anything to play with. In fact, Narrate, I feel like he's almost.
I don't think Pujan's actually Indian. I don't know what he is.
I think a good spot by Woot. The ponytail of Shin was seen. They know now that recon that found nothing was being weighted out on Shin. Dropped down.
By the way, Shanks has called that Team Heretics will lose 2-0 to Carmine Corp in chat. So if you're a betting man, you should go all in on KC with your channel points. I mean all in on Team Heretics, not KC. Go all in on Heretics. Shanks has cursed it. He thinks KC's gonna 2-0 this game.
Now round 24 is where they put their foot down. This is where they combine everything they've just learned. One last chance to win in regulation.
Funnily enough, like up until in that first half, I think Miniboo had like maybe 6 kills. I think he's doubled that already in the second.
Hey Ryan, when do you get back from EU?
When it comes to defensive jet, now has
when do you get back to EU? So are you gonna be in time for the APAC watch parties? Me, you, Pujan? Everyone wants to see those watch parties again, bro.
Like he's about to go aggressive with Woot on A.
A welcome alternative look. Oh, the shot's not gonna land.
Oh, hell nah.
He's 5 HP, trapped, up aggressive. Woot
oh, the civil.
The Lear comes through.
Oh!
Hunter's Fury might actually land a couple of tags. Could make it easier. Not even looking at Woot. Able to find himself one.
2v1.
This into a 1 versus 2.
Okay. Winnable.
Forcing Rian's back, buying some space for Magna, but he's not getting the spike. He's not going back. Instead, pushing forward the drone. Hard, and he'll follow up perfectly. But he has no idea on the last player. Boo could be anywhere. And the timing, the element of surprise is exactly what Boo will use now, filling back in that space. Magnum has to clear it all. And even look where the spike is. It's up top. He has to go all the way back around to find that with 50 seconds on the clock. Boo is chasing him. He is following his footsteps as though he'd heard them moments ago.
It might help him, though. Because that's the thing. You're going to check behind now. And this will be the moment where Magnum's now only going to have to look in front of him. Only look at the angle.
Oh my god, he left.
Currently there. Boo
he left the bomb site.
Game by going back towards
nah. Chill.
There's been a rotation. I don't know if he actually...
Oh my god. Wait, Magnum's going back B2? What
Timing
the
here is
fuck?
going to be absolutely everything. If Boo catches him on the cross, if he hears a single step, that could be the moment.
Okay, but Magnum's going to go B and plant the bomb and he's just going to get mollied, no?
Second guessing himself. With 15 seconds left,
he's just gonna get mollied, right?
Is, okay,
oh my god!
Waiting outside of that A site, and not that he's gonna plant on B, which is exactly what he's gonna do.
Does he molly him?
No way to deny this.
Planted.
But Boo will deny him any further aggression. He has him in a box. From Boo's
Did you hear the turret yellow?
Magnum is back yellow, or towards main, and that turret might give it away. He didn't have time to place it on the way there. Boo's trained in on the right angle. He's got the idea. The poison orb gives him space, and what a shot!
Oh my god!
12.
Shanks, you have Jinx Heretics. You have Jinx Carmine Corp. We do not want your black magic here, Shanks.
I thought Magnum had done it. I'll be honest with you. I think it was
Carmine Corps, if you guys lose, Carmine Corp fans, if you guys lose this game, blame Shanks. He has Giga Jinxed you guys.
It just came down to landing that final shot. 12 and 12.
Oh my god.
KC looked like they had this one in the bag.
Also, I jinxed Carmine Corp. I jinxed Carmine Corp too, to be honest. So me and Shanks combined power.
This young Heretic squad proving time and time again
Shanks and
the
Corey.
Resilience of someone with 10 times their experience.
Nah, 14-12 Carmine Corp. Don't worry, KC fans. All right, yeah, you guys definitely lost now. You guys definitely. No, Ryan definitely has $5,000 on Heretics right now. He's jinxing so hard. I know for sure this guy's like 5K on Heretics. Nah, this guy is shameless.
Haven't landed. Could have been even more of an impactful weapon as this went on. Now, no aggression off.
Up from Benji Fishy is up. Martinez up.
Pushed up on A a little bit, but it's a tight angle with Heaven being watched. Towards B, they give up the control immediately. Perhaps the idea to play the retake. Although, to be honest, KC have had a very good time at just spamming through those walls when Heretics are pushing up, and with their inability to really fight through it short of the leader.
I don't know, chat.
Why not continue to farm that value?
KC's defense is pretty elite
so the perfect weapon
until the end of the half. KC were just losing a bunch of Mickey Mouse rounds.
Aggression being attempted.
And let's not forget Tomasi had a generational whiff.
Just be a ruse. Just trying to bait out some of that utility, although it looks a little bit hesitant from the side of Heretics, so players not knowing which way to go. They've got the time anyway.
Can they even plan B?
I think
they're so scared of the front pillar plant.
Okay, we're starting to see Shin back off, maybe just to put the wall over on the other side of the map.
I think the op is so good on attack though.
Now at least they're still just waiting and watching. And with 35 seconds, Heretics.
Dude, this BX like never worked for them though.
They take those steps back, if Magnum couldn't even hear them. It's worked out well for KC.
Oh my god, he's not ready for it.
Ready to fight. Wu tried this before. There was no success, but the barrel is spotted. Magnum's in a lot of danger, but the swing from the right. Pixel, perfect timing. Magnum survives late into the round, 15 HP now, but Narade is by his side, ready to take these fights, and Miniboo suffered a lot of damage, 28 health, backing out of there. Actually, no, not backing out, staying close. Now down to 1. I mean, it's a negligible difference because he was 28 a second ago.
Oh my god.
The value found, the element of surprise.
The Shanks curse. The Shanks curse. The Shanks and Corey.
Heretics are playing a crazy
the Shanks and Corey curse.
Has results. Shin, the last man standing, put 2 on the board, 3, and he's out of ammo. Tries for the res, but Miniboo shuts him down.
I almost jinxed it somehow. How did I almost jinx the jinx? How did he almost win that round?
13 for Heretics and 1 away from closing this map somehow.
Shin was born with magic in his fingertips. I don't know how that was even remotely close.
Bro, how did this guy almost win this round, bro?
A pause here.
Nice kill by Benji Fishy.
Like it was going to be
Fortnite GOAT.
And then just, well, we need to see this again in all its glory. This kill especially, just snapping it back, and whoa.
Unreal, bro. Unfucking real.
I don't think there should be that much excitement winning a 4v1, but they'll take the OT round, and, well, it was almost there.
I don't think I've ever seen AIM show emotion, whether they win or lose. This guy's ice cold.
28 or 1, more or less the same. I'll take the element of surprise.
Do you guys think AIM is like immortal and a radiant Valorant, or do you guys think he's like some silver player? But he's just like genius.
Assuming the last player wouldn't peek, because you're going to run down that clock, right? You've almost won on time alone. Why give him the opportunity to actually clutch it out? And that ends up winning them it. In both cases, Miniboo takes a very aggressive stance, but
does anyone actually know what rank he is? Like does anyone actually know what rank Aang is?
I mean, we were
Surely
ready to
someone
count
knows.
them out. They only found 1 round in isolation here and there on their defensive side, and right when they needed.
Someone said Bacteria 2. What are you saying? You are brain dead. You are so brain dead. What are you saying? Bacteria 2. Oh my god.
Moving into Lotus.
I've never heard that before in my life. Bacteria 2.
No surprises.
So stupid.
That was one of the pinnacle parts to.
Like, how are you gonna push off the op here, by the way?
The angle is
okay, I guess.
Not gonna be connected, but if there's a second layer to it, Woot just causing disruption once again, and he's not stopping.
Shanks has cursed you guys. Shanks has cursed you guys so hard, KC fans.
Able to fall back.
The Shanks curse is in full effect.
2 heavy hitters already gone. They need to fight.
They lost every round after I said Heretics. Comp didn't work out either.
Getting control over this site will be tough, but the wall is still there to play with. Toxins running.
What?
Magnum grabs 1, but the kills come back. It's Woot again. 4 kills, but the ace is denied. Tamazi with a near impossible clutch. He's already found the first of his 1v4. With the screen down, the fight on Boo is pivotal.
Good damage.
He's taking some hits, but he's still kicking. Still here to fight, waiting for the Toxins to go up. But he can't go forward and retrieve that spike. He's trying to make them misstep, but Heretics know 40 seconds, 3 players. They've got everything they need to run this clock down. Nobody needs to overpeak.
Oh,
make a mistake, give an opportunity to a player like Tavazi, not one to squander.
This isn't Madrid, bro. Stop trying to pull off this clutch.
25 on the clock.
Nah, they're giving him so much respect too.
And this is terrible. The plan
Does he
secured,
read
the
this
Viper's
flank?
pit online, and the flank from Benji. Maybe some semblance of hope that he will not be.
Wow, great reflank. The Benji Fishy prime Fortnite player. They won the game. They actually won the game.
One of the major things that they've struggled with in this map was the fact that Benji Fishy is always lurking in the darkness. And again, 2 back-to-back rounds. It could have been a